after that short pause, we will now continue with our discussion with the essential gun safety rules. Now, I have to emphasize in that number 6. Now, when we are already in the firing range, always remember that we have to also wear protective gear, or there is also what we call PPEs there, okay? Personal protective equipment. Now, one is glasses or eye protector. So when we are already in our final shooting there or actual shooting, if you are not wearing your eyeglasses, there is a goggles there to be used by us. Okay? So magbutang yun ta aron dili ma-delikado ang atong mata. Okay? Another protective gear there is the air muff, air protector, another PPE for the ear. Okay? So we have to protect our ears because you know when the gun will burst, it is very very loud, especially if we are using 45 caliber. Okay? So eye protector, then there is also ears or ear protector. Okay? Let's go to number 7. Never take away the firearm from someone by pulling on the barrel. Okay? For example, there is a person holding a gun. Gusto nimong tuwamon. You want it to borrow. Do not pull or get that gun through the barrel. Okay? Or pulling, or if you are getting that gun, do not pull it on the barrel. Di nimo pwede birahon diri. Nabi, pahulama ragog ko, anak. No. Hulata siya nga ihatag sa imo properly. And this is the proper handling. Kung nagunit siya siyang kusil, iya nang ihatag sa imo, iya sa nang ikasa ang una, pack to see to it that it is unloaded, then ihatag sa imo just like this. Okay? So, ayaw God nga kung nagunit siya sa kusil, mayon ka nga bay, pahulama ko, kapta na diri, do not do that. That is unsafe. Hulata siya, kay iya panang inggansa, testingan og loaded ba, bahala nagwala nay, there is no magazine, sigurado lang yun niya, unloaded siya. Remember, the first Cardinal rule. Dayon, yan ang ihatag sa imo. Okay? So that's number 7. Never take away the firearm from someone by pulling on the barrel. If the finger is on the trigger, pulling the barrel could discharge the gun and may injure you or another person or thing. For example, nag-anak to siya ganina. Gusto ni mong pahaon. Ngayong kagabi, pahulama, pagbira ni, at tubuto. That is very dangerous. Okay? So let's go to number 8. Never use drugs or drink alcohol before or during shooting or firing in the firing range. Okay? So, if we are already in the firing range, do not indulge in drugs or do not take drugs, or you should not be intoxicated by any alcoholic beverages. Okay? So, kinanglan normal ang atong una-una, kay pag-abot sa firing range, we are dealing with a gun and this gun is very dangerous. That's the reason behind. So, di ta pwede mag-inom, bisag unsa nga klase nga ilimnon nga makahubog. Then, we don't also take any drugs. Okay? Kaya delikado. Okay? Self-explanatory. Number 8. Number 9. Never shoot or fire into water to avoid ricochet of bullet. Now, if you are firing, for example, nakasuba or any body of water, ganahan lang ka magpusil-pusil ditong isda, do not do that. Because chances are, the bullet will ricochet. Okay? So, why siguro, di na automatic mo penetrate sa tubig, pwede na siya mo bounce and it will hit somebody. Okay? In order to prevent accident, do not shoot to the water. Ayaw pagpusil-pusil sa tubig. Okay? Na wala lay hinungdan. Okay? So that's never shoot or fire into the water to avoid ricochet of bullet. If someone fires to the water, this may cause the bullet to change its direction and may cause injury to someone around. That's why I'm saying, pag pusil nimo, wa ka kay balo, mo ricochet siya, mo change ang direction, mo banda. Okay? Bisag tubig na siya. Okay? Number 10. Store guns and ammunitions not accessible to unauthorized people. Now, if you have your gun, be sure that you have your storage, safety storage in your house. Do not put your gun anywhere because somebody will use it, or there are people, even your children, will just curious to see that gun or even use that gun, and it will accidentally burst and it will cause accident or even death to somebody. Okay? So pag naa kay pusil sa balay, pag ngita o butanganan nga insakto, safety siya. Okay? Place of storage should be out of reach of children and other people that may use the gun in other way around. So ayaw gyud kay basin gamiton ang pusil sa dili maayo. Okay? So that's why you have to place your gun in a safety place. Okay? Number 11. Store firearms and ammunition separately. Now, the standard way of storing safely your gun, kung naa siya'y magazine, of course, kung pistol, pag tago nimo, if you are putting your gun in a safety place, i-separate yun ang bala, ang magazine. Ang tangan ganat nimo. Okay? As much as possible. Do not store your gun kargado siya. Because it will result to some accidents. Okay? So, store firearms and ammunition separately. Store ammunition where it cannot get too much moist or in the area which is not excessively hot. Okay? Now, the purpose also, kay aron dili siya matunugan, mabugnawan ang bala. Because if your bullet is exposed to moisture, it will not burst. Okay? Di siya muboto kaya naa may tubig. Okay? So that's the rationale there. Number 12. Never climb a tree, kahoy, or fence or jump a ditch with a loaded gun. For example, if you have your gun already, you are already a police officer, of course, if you are already a law enforcer, your gun is already loaded. Naka-chamber load na siya, but it is, ang safety niya, naka-safety up siya. Okay? Now, for example, you are climbing a tree and you have your gun here, loaded na. Do not do that. Because it will burst accidentally. Or, you are jumping a ditch, nilukso kag kanal, that is dangerous. Okay? So, do not do that. So, if you have your gun, do not climb a tree or a fence. See to it that your gun is in a safe place. Okay? Number 13. Always obey firing range rules and commands of a safety or range safety officer or range officer in the case of PPSA, or match officer in the case of PSMO. Okay? Because there are two groups here, shooting groups in the Philippines. We have the Philippine Practical Shooting Association or PPSA, and we have also the Philippine Shooters and Match Officers Confederation or PSMO. So, in the case of PPSA, the person there in charge in the firing range, that is called range officer. Okay? Range officer. Sa Facebook naman, ang tawag sa ilang person na in charge in the firing range, ang tawag is match officer. But all of these persons you have to respect because they are the referee. They are the authorities there in the firing range. So within the firing range, if you're already there inside, there is only one boss there. Only the range officer or the match officer. Always respect them. Always obey their commands. Okay? To prevent accident. Number 14. Never rely solely on the safety device of the gun. Okay? Always remember that a gun has many safety features. Don't always rely on that. Okay? Precisely, we have to understand the cardinal rules of gun safety. So, we should not always rely even though your gun has so many safety features. Okay? So, that is what we call never rely solely on the safety device of the gun. Mechanical safeties have been known to fail. Okay? So, there are things or there are instances wherein even though there are mechanical safeties or features in your gun, but sometimes it will fail. Okay? Remember the Murphy's Law. There is that Murphy's Law that says, safety levers or buttons are going to fail at the worst possible moment. I repeat, safety levers or buttons are going to fail at the worst possible moment. So, naa ko na yung mga tsansa na ang safety lever or button, dili mo gana or mo failure siya sa mga time, sa mga oras ng mga delikado. So, muna itong bantayan. Okay? That's the Murphy's Law. Number 15. Read and fully understand the manual of the gun. Now, if you have your gun, especially if you acquire this gun through the gun store, you have to, before operating your gun, do not be so excited na magpusil-pusil dahil ka, adto-adto din ka pabuto. No, you have to read the manual of your gun first in order to familiarize the safety feature of your gun and how it is being operated. Okay? So, always read and fully understand the manual of the gun. The gun manufacturers are concerned about gun safety. Okay? So, ang mga manufacturer, they are not manufacturing or making a gun in order for the owner to meet an accident or to figure an accident. Wala na gihimo ang pusil sa mga maghimo ay para ka ma-aksidente. Because the main purpose or the main aim or the main objective of the manufacturer is for the gun owner to be safe. Okay? Every gun product has its manual that contains how the gun is to be operated, clean, assemble, or disassemble. That's why we have to read the manual in order for us to know how to operate this and how to assemble and disassemble in order to clean the gun thoroughly. Okay? Let's go to number 16. Never play with a firearm even if you are certain that it is unloaded. Okay? So if this is your gun, do not play this one. Even it is unloaded. Di pwede. Because this is very dangerous. This is not a toy. Okay? This is a very dangerous thing. Okay? Do not play this one. So there are people that when they are already drunk, they will get their gun, paibog-ibog, pahinambog, kung nakainom na, kay hambugero, at way siguro mapusil ang iyang kainom. Okay? So we heard some news about that because they are irresponsible owners of guns. So do not play your gun because that is not a toy. This habit or action would condition the mind of others, especially minors, who would regard gun safety as less important. So, pwede na mo ning isulti sa imong anak that the gun is not a toy. Okay? Do not play a gun because it will kill anybody at any given time. Number 17, second to the last. Be sure that the barrel is clear from obstruction. Barrel, kani diring iyang agianan. Dire. Be sure that the barrel is clear from obstruction. Why? Because if there is obstruction inside the barrel and you will fire another bullet, chances are your gun will burst into pieces. Mubutok, mabungkag ang pusin. Way siguro maigo ka pa. Okay? So there are things or there are already happenings or accidents that happen already regarding that one. So naay panahon nga ang bala muungot, naara siya sa barrel, naras tunga, then you are not aware, then you put another gun there or you load another live bullet, then you fire adto, bungkag imong pusin. Your gun will burst into pieces and it may hurt you also. Okay? An obstruction inside the barrel such as bullet or bullet jacket can destroy the usefulness of the gun. Okay? I already said that. Or even injure or cause death. If the discharge of the cartridge seems a bit different in the sound or recoil, the gun should be pointed to a safe direction. Now, in the firing range, there are times that this bullet that we will be using, mga reload, na panahon di siya mubuto. We call that one squib. Squib. Okay? So, pag pluk ra gani siya, di siya mubuto, meaning to say, naara diri ang balas ilalong. So, do not fire another ammunition again or fire another round because it will destroy your gun. Okay? Last, number 18. If you do shooting at indoor firing ranges, you should make sure that the range is fully ventilated and the fans are properly working. Now, in some big cities, especially in Manila, Metro Manila and Metro Cebu, there are indoor firing ranges or firing range. Okay? So, naara sa ilang building, usually, nana sa mga basement area. Now, if you are firing in the basement area or in an indoor firing range, be sure that the firing range is fully ventilated and the fans there are really working. Okay? So, do not go on firing in an indoor firing range if you are not sure that the ventilation is not properly operating. Okay? Now, why is it that we have to see to it that there is proper ventilation inside the indoor? Because, you know, in a bullet, it is made of lead. There is lead and the lead is poisonous and it is very dangerous to our health. So, pag butobot sa bala, nasa lead. If there is no ventilation, chances are you will or we will inhale the lead content of the bullet and it will cause danger to our health. Okay? So, when we are already in the indoor firing range, be sure that there is proper ventilation in that indoor firing range. There is no problem if you are shooting in an open or outdoor shooting range. So, we are just talking here with the indoor shooting range. Okay? So, those are the essential gun safety rules. There are 18, so you can consult with your handout and you should familiarize with those 18 essential gun safety rules so that you will not figure an accident later. Thank you and thank you very much for today's discussion and I hope you will memorize those 4 cardinal rules in gun safety and also you should know what are those essential gun safety rules in order for you to become a responsible gun owner. Thank you very much and good day to all of us.